Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm back with the second week's cash stuffing of January. If you guys have not checked out my first cash stuffing of January or the first cash stuffing of 2023, I do have that up on my channel. I'll go ahead and link it in the icon above and I'll drop it in the description box below. But this week we are working with a total of $1,007. For those of you just joining this channel, just so you guys know a little bit about me, I am a cash-based budgeter. I'm also a zero-based budgeter based here in Texas. I am a server. That is my job. That's where this money is coming from, but it is all based on tips. I make $2.13 an hour. So this is just kind of my journey. I'm trying to deal with variable income, saving, and just trying to really just build generational wealth for my kiddo. He is turning 10 next week, and I'm very, very excited. I can't believe it's already been a decade. Just kind of wild how kids just kind of grow up, and it's like, whoa, you know, you look back and he was just a baby. He just had like these little chunky legs, but he's turning 10. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's cash stuffing. So let me go ahead and get this money counted. I'll get it organized for y'all and we will get started. So we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's put up here. Okay, hopefully that looks pretty good for you guys. I'm hoping the lighting is also good. I took out the candle. I know that was a, it seemed like it was a fire hazard from this like level. It wasn't an issue, but I could totally tell if you're looking at it from down, like you're like, oh my gosh, that's about to catch on fire. So I took that away for now, but I am appreciating the aesthetic here. So I'm going to keep it for now. I also wanted to go over really quickly though, my daily income with you guys. I think I've got it out of the habit of that. So Tuesday was 142, Wednesday was 176. I wasn't able to work Thursday, but the 168 I pulled from last week's income, I'm putting in place of that. So 168 there, 207 Friday, 314 Saturday. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. And I wanted to tell you guys, because I did tell y'all I might start like a story time deal. Rent's going to get $250 this week. So I have stories from my serving. But one of the craziest ones, this is 1, 2, 20, 40, and 50. Let me make sure that's right. 1, 2, 20, 40, 50. Let me get this counted really quick. Right now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50. That's 900, 20, 40, 50. So 950 now in rent. But one of the craziest things I think I've seen, I was working at an old restaurant, and it was a seafood restaurant, and it wasn't like a nice seafood restaurant, but I've seen people propose to one another. Like I've seen some things, but this instance I had never seen before. And we had a private room at this restaurant that I worked at. Someone had their wedding there. So like they actually brought in a minister or pastor or whatever it was, but they conducted an actual marriage ceremony at this restaurant. So I think that's probably one of the wildest things I think I have seen. Subscription is getting 5. I'm actually going to put 15 back and grab a 20 instead. And that makes that 60 in subscriptions. I did take out my car payment envelope because, as I've mentioned to you guys, I am going to start redoing my envelopes. I have the labels coming in. I already got my challenge. So another one of my challenges, I'm going to end up doing 3 this year. No, I'm going to be doing more. I'm going to be doing the $1 challenge as well. But I'm going to have several challenges. If that interests you, definitely subscribe because that's going to be happening this year. But I got rid of the car payment one because I am revamping. But yeah, my boyfriend, not against anybody who proposes in a restaurant or anything, but he knows like don't propose to me in a restaurant. That's where I spend most of my time. So, and him and I actually met at a restaurant, funny enough. So yeah, that's a no. 25 going into cell phone. So cell phone now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 65, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 175 now in cell phone. Electric is going to get 25. So do a 20 and a 5. And I see all kinds of people, y'all. Actually, let me do 5 ones. All kinds of people come into restaurants, and I've seen a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 20 makes 25. That brings electric to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 185. Yes, 185. I've seen people fight at a restaurant. That was also at my old restaurant. We had to call the cops, so that was kind of crazy. Child's care is going to get 70. Let's do 80 instead. So 20, 40, 60, and 80. That brings childcare now to 1, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310 now in childcare. Internet is going to get 5. I had to do some lower amounts this week because my income was a little bit lower. So this is why it's great to have buffer in these envelopes. I'm already a month ahead in I think almost every single one of my bills except for my rent. So I am just building like a second month ahead right now, which allows me to kind of stuff a little bit less if I have lower income. I'm going to put 15 back and grab a 20 instead. And that is 60 in internet. So my internet bill is 30. So we're already we're already a month ahead and we still have 2 weeks left. All right, dental is going to get 5. Let's do, how many ones do I have? That's good. I'll just put a $5 bill in here. That brings dental to 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 35. Next is my health insurance. It's going to get 5. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a 20. I want that change for my sinking funds. It now has 20, 40, 60, 80 in health insurance. So that's also a month ahead because my health insurance is 40. This all needs to go to get deposited for my credit card. Debt fund is going to get 200 this week. So let's do 100 and then we'll do some 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And let me push this over really quick. That brings debt fund now to 1, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50, 70, 90, 6, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 7, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 8, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 900. So 900 now in debt fund. And then this last envelope in this binder houses my income from this current week. So this is money that I've already made this week. But a total of $590 went into bills, which leaves $417 going into cash envelopes. And there are some good things about serving, I will say. I know that I told you guys in my Q&A that I want to quit serving, and that absolutely is true, but there are some pros. Just for me right now, the cons outweigh the pros. Gas is going to get $16. So let's do 16 and 5 is 21. So let's put this 5 back, grab a 20 and a 1. That brings gas to 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Groceries is going to get 50. So I have some change in here. I'll do 2 20s and a 10. And that brings groceries to 20, 40, 60, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. For spending, I'm going to go ahead and throw 15 in here. So what I think I'll do is a 10. Yeah, a 10, and I'll do 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that brings spending to 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then dine out got depleted last week, so I'm going to put 25 in there. My boyfriend and I are actually going to another Sam Morril show tonight, so I'm super excited about that. We're going with some friends. That's exciting. So probably we'll use this money for that. So 25 in there. Tithes is going to get $10. I had a question about this, which I answered in the comments, but I only do $10 a week for tithes, just to answer your question. So tithes now has 20. And then, of course, my deposit folder houses any money that needs to go to the bank, and my receipts for my Fetch Rewards, which my referral code is always linked in the description box. If you guys ever wanted to sign up, you get a free 2,000 points. So 116 went into cash envelopes, which leaves 301 for sinking funds. Let's go ahead and get into my Saveopoly challenge. And I left $14 for this, so let me pull this out. Last week we were able to save 10. And let me grab my goodies. Erase that one. So we were on save 10 last week. Let's see what we're going to put away this week. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is save 10. So you're putting away another $10. Let me go ahead and grab a $10 bill, and I'm going to write that down. Okay. Pop that in there. And really quickly, I have no idea where I want to put a random $4 at. So let me go ahead and figure that out, and I will be right back. All right, so I decided to put it into holiday fund. This was 0 at first, but getting into this sinking fund binder, starting off with Christmas. Christmas this week is going to get 25. So we'll do a 20, oops, and a 5. And that brings Christmas now to 50, 70, 95, 100. Oops. Put that in there. For medical or like essentials, this is going to get $5 this week. Yeah, these envelopes just don't make any sense anymore. I'm really, really glad to have ordered some new labels. Medical now has 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. I think a lot of it was me just like using one envelope for many different purposes versus like having different envelopes specifically for different things. For instance, this one was being used for co-pays, like household essentials, like beauty stuff. So I really tried to split it up so that each envelope would be for a specific purpose. My son's envelope is going to get 25 as always. So let's do a 20 and a 5. And that brings his to, that's 1, 2,000, 20, 40, 65, 75. So 2,075 now in his. Vacation is getting 25. So we'll do a 20 and a 5. I don't know my next vacation. I have been talking to my sister, my friend, about a girls trip, which I mentioned to you guys. We were thinking Seattle. We might do New York though, because we've never been together and we love New York. But I will be going to Seattle this year. That I had it on my vision board last year. I have it on my vision board this year. That is going to be a trip I take. The vacation now has 1, 20, 40, 45, 50. So 150 now in vacation. For clothing, I'm just going to put 5. And how many 5s do I have? Oh, I guess I'll just put a $5 bill. Brings clothing to 1, 20, 40, 65. So 165 is in there. For car insurance, I'm going to do 35. And my car insurance went up again. I feel like every single year it's just crazy that my driving has stayed the same. And I've just gotten older, so I'm not a young driver. And it just keeps going up. It's crazy. Everything's going up. The price of eggs is going up. So it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 70, 99, 10, 30, 45. So $9.45 now in car insurance, which I do have to pay next week. For a birthday, I'm going to do $20. So I'll just throw a $20 bill in here. And it now has 20, 40, 65, 70. Household, actually I'm going to skip household this week, and then hustle, we got depleted for my giveaway, and because of my new labels, I'm going to go ahead and put 5 in here, and I'll just do a $5 bill. So that's what that has. Car maintenance, also getting 5, which if I have, yep, I'm just going to put a 5 back and grab a 10 instead. That brings car maintenance to 500 in the bank, 650, 70, 80. So 680 now in car maintenance. Diapers is going to get 2. I'll just put $2 in there. So $2 bills, 1 and 2. Brings diapers to 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 115 in there. Wedding, same, is going to get 2, 1 and 2. It now has 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 115. Moving right along. Annual fee, this is for my credit card, which I actually just got a new one. So I've been researching credit cards a lot. I used to be terrified to get one, but because I'm pretty responsible with money, it actually makes sense for me because it does pay. They pay out a lot if you do it properly. So I'm now doing the Chase Unlimited card. I'm going to use them together so that I can get even more points, because I know that the Unlimited card does like cashback versus the travel card, which is my Sapphire card, which does points. So I did get another credit card, and I'm excited to earn points on there so that I can take my kiddo to Japan. But for the annual fee, it is $95 on my Sapphire card, so I'm going to put 5 in there. Actually, I'm going to put 10. The Unlimited does not have a annual fee, which is great, but that's going to be 30 in there. However, the annual fee for the Sapphire card is 100% worth it, so I highly recommend. I always have my referral link down below if you ever wanted to sign up. For holiday fund, I'm going to put that $4, that random $4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which brings that to 24 for some Valentine's Day things for my kiddo. Registration is going to get 5. And it now has 20, 40, 45. The next 3 are going to get skipped just because they're not priorities. I want to know, what do you guys prioritize in y'all's lives? Like, do you like prioritize like getting haircuts, or do you prioritize like non-essential items? So not like bills, but like in your sinking funds or your cash envelopes, what is something that you prioritize over everything else? What's important to you? Oh, skipping these actually. So beauty, no. Emergency is going to get its $23. Again, I'm doing that challenge. So let's do a 20 and these last 3 ones. 21, 2, 3. It now has 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 46 now in emergency. Beauty's going to get skipped, but Roth is getting 100. So for me, like, I prioritize my kids' envelope, I prioritize vacation a lot, and I prioritize my Roth. So, yep, that should be 100. Let me make sure, double counted. 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. And that brings Roth now to 1, 2, 3, 4,000, 1, 2, 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 80, 95, 400. So 4,400 now in Roth. Alrighty, you guys, that is it for today's cash stuffing. So this will come out, this will be out not Thursday. This will be out Sunday. So I hope you all are having a fantastic Sunday, whatever y'all are doing. Definitely stay tuned for next week's cash stuffing, but until then, I will see y'all next time. Bye.